Hello, hello, hello. We have a very powerful spring equinox coming up on the 20th of March. So I wanted to do a intuitive reading to include tarot cards, and we'll also tap into the guides to see what's coming this spring equinox for all who receive this message. So I ask that you tune in. If this message resonates, please let me know. And let's see what we can find out. So first, we're going to tap in to our higher selves. We're going to ground ourselves into the energy. So lay your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands in an upright position with the palms facing up, open to receive. And start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again. And continue to feel your body relax with each breath in, replenishing the oxygen of the body, releasing any tension with the exhale. And we're going to start this reading by calling in the four corners. I call in the powers of the north, of earth, the animal and plant kingdom, that grounding nature and energy. Feel as that energy connects into your heart space, helping you to feel grounded and safe. I call in the powers of the south, of the water element. Feel this cooling energy of emotion and flow as it connects into your heart space, cleansing away all that no longer serves you, expanding your heart. I call in the powers of the west, of air, of intellect and guidance. Feel as that energy blows into your heart space, bringing wisdom and guidance, opening up your senses to receive these messages. I call in the powers of the east, the power of fire, action, that motivation to get up, to charge forward, to achieve, to create. Feel as that fiery energy connects into your heart space, creating this beautiful sacred site inside of you. You call in the powers of the above, the guides, archangels, ascended masters, all beings of light here to help with the ascension of the planet at this time. We call to you and ask you to join us in this sacred space. Feel as their wisdom and light connects down, linking into your heart. We call in the energy of the below, of Mother Gaia. We call to her womb space and connect our love to hers, bonding to her crystal core, feeling as her love goes up through the roots of earth, up through the feet and the legs, all the way into the heart space. We connect all these powers to the within, our higher selves, the beings of light that we truly are. Feel yourself sit into this connectivity, this energy of above, below, the elements. Feel as they move through your heart. And we ask any guides or angels or beings of light who wish to be here for this reading to come forward, to surround us with golden light, to ensure that all messages that we receive are for our highest good and the highest good of all. We ask Spirit now for any messages related to this spring equinox on March 20th, 2023. You can open your eyes, remain connected to all of that energy. Today we're connecting to, I've been called to use the Thoth tarot cards was a very unique deck that I found when I wanted to connect to the 5 elements. Most of the decks, the tarot decks that you see, only connect to 4. They connect to fire, earth, water, and air, or staves, pentacles, swords, and cups. But in truth, there's always a 5th element, the spirit. That's what we connect to by bringing in our higher selves and the above and the below. So this tarot deck brings in all elements. And we are going to bring this up and see what layout Spirit wishes us to do today. So I'm seeing a basic cross or flower. Let's shuffle, see what card it is that we need to see right now. Here we are. Gain. So this is the heart of the reading. This card will be the basis for the rest that we have coming up. So what is influencing this card? We have the Fool, the recent past. Ooh, no name. The present, the future, and the crowning element. What is the outcome of this reading ultimately? So getting into these cards, the Gain card that we have here has a lot of very interesting element. It really harkens back to the Tree of Life card, that ancient Tree of Life that you see in Hebrew in the original Bible. It has different elements that it's going into here. It's like it's connecting different players in through this spiral of light. And it's got the feminine here. Oh, that's actually a star sign as well. So this is connecting to the cosmic planets, gaining insight from the planets. So the current, where we are now, sitting with this. And I actually I tapped into this energy before. The amount of planetary alignment that's in our field right now is shocking. These planets are visible to the naked eye in a way that they haven't been in a very, very long time. But not just that, they're aligned. The message that I received from Spirit on this, these were tools that were available for us to use in a way that it feels easier to us. They're always there for us to use. But now they're saying, hey, look, I've been sitting here the whole time. Think of going into a drawer and you're searching for something that you need. Well, Spirit is saying, when you open that drawer, the tool you need is there. As soon as you look, the tool that you need is there. Gaining access to all of these different cosmic and planetary energies. This is not just the planets in our system either. This is Sirius, this is Pleiades, this is Arcturians. It's like all of these beings surrounding Earth. And the sacred 3 here, so the above, the below, and the within, Earth, inner Earth, and then the cosmic Earth. In truth, the physical form is not real. And this is really speaking to that, and everything being connected and overlaying. There's also a really important figure in quantum physics, and that's the Vesica Pisces. And this is also in not sacred geometry. Yeah, sacred geometry, the Vesica Pisces, when things overlap, sharing energy. This is how the aura works. Our aura is constantly overlapping with others, allowing for this connection. So I'm also feeling that this card is about our expanding networks. So we're able to connect to the stars much more easily, but we're also connecting to our star families is what I'm hearing. Being able to connect to our star families and feel our auras overlap them, even if we're not in the same physical space with them, that connection is cosmic. So that's a lot in one card. It's also the number 9, and number 9 is the completion of a cycle. reaching the pinnacle of something. This is the dessert at the end of the meal. This is the certificate at the end of at the end of a course. This is, we have done something to reach this level. And something about the number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bubbles. Where's the 9th? There's something else here that will come up in a little bit. I think it is very interesting that the female sign is at the top. This is suggesting a very feminine energy, but I believe that's Mercury down there at the bottom. So feminine rising, that feels correct as well. Feminine rising in the completion of a cycle. That's why she is up there in that element. So what is overlaying this right now is very interesting. It's the Fool. So people really don't like the Fool card. I actually happen to enjoy him because what he's saying is we're starting again, that we've got a new adventure, that it's fresh and it's clean and there's no cosmic debt and there's no gunk and there's no preconceptions. This guy is a fool because he's innocent. He doesn't have any baggage. And people always think the Fool is stupid. He's not stupid at all. He's free. He's innocent. And you can see in this card, he's got a lot of animal energy around him. Actually, he's tapping into all the different elements. He's got the water down here with the crocodile. He's got an animal being. He's got fire. He's got air here. I guess that would be earth. He's also got people entwined. This is cycle. So this is definitely talking about the cycle. We finished a cycle here. And what is overlaying this with the equinox coming is a new cycle beginning, a new cycle of connection too, connecting into the flow of earth in a new way, connecting into the flow of spirit in a new way, stepping into our cosmic journeys without the same baggage that we have had in the past. So this is really speaking to the completion of a lot of hard work in a very, very serious way. So now this is the immediate past. This is what it took to get us here. Now, what is this card saying? So this card has no... What I'm seeing is like the Big Bang, the creation of a seed, the planting of a seed. So this star seed energy, this seed that we planted centuries ago coming to fruition, sprouting life, big shifts that happened, really moving new things into place and knocking other things out of place. So think of a seed as it starts to sprout and it's moving soil out of the way as it pushes towards the surface. That is what this feels like to me. This cosmic seed that we planted with all the energy of the cosmos pushing up through the surface of our consciousness until it finally reaches the surface and sprouts. But while it's doing that, it is disturbing everything. It's moving everything out of the way because this energy is that much higher than all of the other stuff we have going on in the 3D. So the recent past has felt very tumultuous, which anybody who's watched the news in the last 4 years is very well aware of. But it also has this pyramid energy. And it's like an incomplete pyramid because it's got, instead of coming at the bottom and being, it's more like the sign from Star Trek is really what it looks like, this arrowhead. But it still has that pyramid energy, which is connecting the above to the below. And you think of the pyramids of Egypt and the other ones in the physical world, we see the physical, which is the above, but the etheric, which is below, is just as important. It's creating this overlapping energy. And it does speak again to that kind of Vesica Pisces, this connection, this overlapping of above and below energy, connecting into the seed that we planted. Now, this is something that we planted before we came into this life. This is possibly something that we planted many, many incarnations ago. And I'm feeling that this wasn't planted in a physical life. This isn't a karmic pattern that we put in. This is something our higher selves put into play eons ago, so that when it came time to start a new journey, this seed will have had time to sprout. So that brings us to where we are now, which is Dominion. And this is a fire card. This is very much speaking of action, motivation. And it also speaks of warrior energy. I feel a lot of warrior energy. Yes, I see the Aries down here. They've got the masculine too. Got the spear. And the number two being journeys, a crossroads of sorts. And there's two of just about everything on here. So dominion and masculinity is not in itself a bad thing. Each of us have feminine and masculine inside of us. What we're trying to do is find that balance. We don't want to be tilted over on one side of either of those. In fact, duality is one of the biggest traps that we face as humans, thinking that there's really only right or wrong. There's only black or white. There's male or female. When in truth, there's each of those things in us at any given point. There is no such thing as black and white. That's the absence of all color or the combination of all color. It's the same thing here. This is saying we have a crossroads to face, and we can face it with that masculine energy, or we can face it with the feminine energy. No, I'm being corrected on that. We can face it with divine masculine, which is standing in our power. This is going out and feeling that masculine courage. This is the external energy. This is not going within. This is going out. This is spreading our message out. We have this option right now. We have this generator type of energy behind us that can become a rocket and just push you out. And you've got this cosmic fire energy behind you, like standing behind you, helping to push you forward. But it's a choice. The other option is to stay where we are now. The cycle has completed. So what we journey into next is completely up to us. We have this massive fire energy where we can take dominion of ourselves in our present states. That's huge. We can move forward with the support of the cosmic energies, the support of, I'm definitely feeling starseed energy. Arcturians are coming forward quite a bit. And I saw this in here too with the Fool, and I took note of it, but I didn't say it at the time. Right in here, that looks like the medical symbol to me, the two snakes kind of wrapping around each other. So this Arcturian, speaking of Arcturians here, there's a lot of healing energy moving forward, a lot of healers that have planted the star seed energy of healing, and it's finally sprouting up to the surface now. And it's getting this wonderful cosmic push by their star family saying, move forward. Moreover, Mars is in the sky right now. Every night when I go outside, I look straight up and there is Mars. It is visible. It is orange. He is beautiful. So that energy is one to tap into in the present. It's there for you if you choose to. So what will come of it in the immediate future if we choose to go in that direction, or what we're going to come up with in the near future? We have the snakes again. So again, I'm feeling healing. We've also got this kind of Egyptian ancient energy, the same fire markings that you see here. So we got that starseed family behind us, a couple different planets inlined here. Strife. I don't think this is strife to us. So this energy of strife, because we're still supported here. We're still supported. We've created this sacred structure supported by the cosmic energy, supported by the planetary alignments that are here for us to use. The strife is not us. We are standing in our personal power. That's the color of yellow, the third chakra. We're standing in that power, our creation, what we decided to create and take dominion of our true power here is not creating strife for us, it's creating strife for the structure that's in place now. It's standing so strong, this pillar of new energy, that it's shaking up everything around us. We can stay strong in this energy. And this is something, maybe maybe the wrong word. This is why this is a choice. If we decide to take dominion of who and what we are, to allow the cosmic energies to push us forward, we are going to create upset. We are going to be pushing the status quo because we are standing in our power and we are holding firm, knowing that we are loved, that we are supported, and that we are exactly who we are meant to be. But it's a choice. Do we want to go and open up that energy? Now, this cosmic seed is not going away. This is something we planted, and it's something that's ready to be birthed, but it's a choice. We've got all of the work we have done from this lesson. We've got the ability to start a new journey, to start a new phase of our lives, tapping into this seed that we planted eons ago in our higher selves, not earth cosmic energy. And then you've got the fire of Mars, of the Arcturians, enabling us to create a brand new structure, something that hasn't been done before, breaking down the medical fields, breaking down that masculine energy that you potentially work in, breaking down the economical structure. All those structures that are in place to hold you cannot hold you in this energy. They must face you, they must acknowledge you, and it's going to cause ripples because they're not going to know what to do with you. So the outcome of this solstice energy, or the overlining crowning element of it, is the Knight of Cups. And I'm feeling Archangel Gabriel. Oh, I'm sorry, Archangel Michael and Gabriel. That very large archangel energy, the blue of throat chakra, connected to the green here. So the throat chakra, being able to speak your truth. Speaking your truth is supported by the angels of this time. They are here to support you, to protect you, so that you know you are safe to stand in your truth. And your truth is going to come from the heart. That's that green energy that he's got around his body. It looks like he's wearing armor, but it's like a plating of heart. So every time you speak from your heart, it's divine. It's divinely protected. It's divinely inspired. And it ripples out in a way that you just can't quite expect, and really can't fathom in the 3D world. We've also got some wave energy, so we're connecting into emotions. Things are rippling out. We've got, yeah, this is a little crabby guy. He's like a gold crab. He's definitely the water energy as well. And traditionally, cups is love. So again, speaking through that heart energy. In this case, we are the messengers. We have the angels backing us, but we are the messenger angels in this case. This is the crowning thought. We are messenger angels who have done all of this cosmic work to reach this place of connection and completion with very much our humans. And we're ready to start anew in a journey that is more divinely connected, inspired, and protected, based on energy that we have planted eons ago that really taps into the cosmic energy and the earth energy, to tap into the masculine energy of action and motivation and movement, supported by our star families and the planets, in order to build something that has not been seen before, that will create ripples out into the universe. This is a huge solstice. If you are watching this video right now, you probably are very attracted to this message of having a reward is not the right word, having completed all of this hard work, of being able to see the next phase in your journey as a spiritual leader, as a spiritual teacher, as a spiritual student, there are many completions in our time period, but being able to tap into the star energy, you can see how it doesn't even fit with these other messages, because these are messages to the human in us. This is a message to the divine in us. This is saying this is something that was planted well outside of this planet. These energies are astronomical. But to remove the pressure of it, Spirit is saying you have a choice. You do not need to jump on this journey at this time. This loop will come around. It's tapping into the spring for a reason. Spring is rebirth, it's regeneration. It will come around, maybe not in this lifetime, but if it's not your time to do it, then maybe it will come around. It will definitely come back around in another lifetime if you're not ready to post your tent, as they say. This is going to be a load-bearing structure, something that is created and held for the ascension of the planet. It's going to move forward with us. And it's really touching back to ancient wisdom, going into the wisdom of the Egyptians, of the Lemurians, of the Atlanteans, of all those societies that came here to help seed knowledge and spirit. It's going to be tapping back into those and allowing the above and below energies to move more freely on this planet. It's taking your stand in a huge way. And each message that you spread coming from that heart energy is supported by the angels. Archangel Michael is there for protection. Archangel Gabriel is there for wisdom, and also to make sure that support. He's there to support so that you don't feel alone, so you don't feel overwhelmed, so that when you do start getting backlash from this, he's there to support the heart side of it, where Michael is there to protect. But both very, very heavy on this. These messages of love are going to be profound. This is something to celebrate. This is something to tap into, because each person's seed is individual. So tap into what your seed is. And if this message resonates with you, please let me know what comes up, what you feel your seed is. If you're tapping into the planets in some cool way that could help others maybe figure out what it is that they are here to do, or what this next phase is, you can hit me up directly, or you can comment to this post. But this is the spring solstice that we are moving into at absolute light speed. If you'd like any more information or clarification, or if you want a reading for yourself, please reach out and let me know. Until then, love and light.